Happy Thanksgiving. I'm sure you have a family.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
I think I do.
We wanted to...
From my family to your family.
We wanted to give...
We're all family.
We wanted to give a little happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. And, go out tonight. Black Friday shopping. Get rowdy. Get yourself...
For Black Friday, what you should really do is subscribe to our Patreon.
Yeah, well, Black Friday,
yeah. Patreon.com/Tivitas Podcast. We have a Black Friday sale on the 5th tier, which is PP or Poo Poo, not both.
Not both. One or the other. Now,
the original price is $100. We're going to give that a 50% discount.
50% off.
$50 for either PP or Poo Poo.
But
not
before you get watching on this episode, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Enjoy this episode.
And make sure to make grits and get Perrier and some turkey and put vinegar on the grits. Ew. And really just dive right in that green bean casserole.
All right, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Watch the episode. Enjoy it.
I love you. Bye. I love you.
Also, just a little side note, when you're watching this episode, it might sound like I am completely intoxicated, 100% drunk off the goop. But I'm not. We had a little relapse with my headphones. So Seth said it wasn't working for him, and at first it didn't sound too bad for me. So I just kind of stuck with it, and whenever I spoke, sometimes it sounded like I was completely drunk. Especially at the end, I figured it out during one of our last segments. So you'll notice the difference when I'm talking. It might sound like I'm a little stupid, a little drunk, a little intoxicated, like I said, a little off the goop, as the youngins say. But I was not. So enjoy this episode. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back.
We're back.
Welcome back to Tivitas Podcast. This is the Monday edition.
Yeah.
Right? Is it Monday? It is Monday.
We haven't filmed on a Monday.
This is the first Monday edition in recorded history.
This is crazy. We had an extended hiatus.
Extendo hiatus.
Yeah. It was pretty long. What was the last time we made one? August?
Yeah, before you went to college.
Crazy.
Which is impossible. Because boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider. And girls go to college to get more knowledge.
I defied the odds. I defied them.
No, that just means you're a girl. Are you...
No!
Dude. Yeah, you are. You're a girl. Is anyone hearing this? That's what everyone says. I'm not going to college because I'm a boy. And he went to college and he's a girl. That's why there were so many girls at Ohio State we went to visit.
God damn it.
Yeah, well, we found out here first. Anyway, this week's episode is sponsored by Halo. Some of the best clementines on earth. He, as a girl, really enjoys fruit.
What is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, welcome back to this podcast.
Yeah, it's great to be back. We haven't made an episode since August, and we've always been wanting to do it. So we're back, and we're better than ever. Shout out Video Manager Dre.
He just gave the this thing, and it was really cringy.
Here, let me. When I said shout out, he went.
Luke was like, say shout out Dre.
Shout out Video Manager Dre.
So yeah, if you were to rate my cringe on a 1 to 10, it'd probably be like 11 or 12, wouldn't you? Yeah.
Around there.
It's one of those things. He's doing it again. I think I need a wall.
All right, so
don't look at me. Thank you. Anyways, continue.
What has been up lately? What's been up in the town, the old town?
Nothing big. Just a bunch of school.
Getting that work done.
Been grinding.
It's
been tough with gym and personal finance.
Oh.
Being my main 2 classes, I'm like.
I'd say.
Too much work. There's always too much work to
do. Shout out Littlestown High School football.
No.
No,
we don't do that here. Fuck football. If you're a football player, well, shut up. Anyway.
I played football.
Yeah, shut up. Yeah, he was a kicker. He doesn't count.
That's true.
It's like half a football player. Play. But seriously, I was reading this study from the Journal of Happiness Research, and it turns out that 1 in 10 football players are gay.
No,
Yep.
I'm not gay.
And I asked 9 football players in Littlestown if they were gay, and they all said no. But I have yet to ask you. But that would mean you would be the 10th person.
Shit. I didn't know.
Are you gay? Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
All right. Next topic. Shout out Ohio State for beating Penn State.
You know what PSU stands for? I was looking it up the other. Penis State University. Penis State University. Penis.
PSU.
So penis. It's like right. This is the first part. State, and then at the very end we have university.
So it's the
Penis State University.
So like, you go around all 50 states, just about.
Right.
And every state has a state university, right? So we Ohio State at Ohio.
Right.
Hold on. What's another one?
Washington State University.
Florida State. Washington State.
Washington.
Washington what? Washington.
State
Washington. Washington.
Anyway, it comes out of Pennsylvania, and it turns out that it's not.
It's not.
It's not Pennsylvania. I was thinking my whole life it would be
Pennsylvania State University.
And it turns out it's like the complete opposite. Penis.
Penis? That's cooler, honestly. Cooler. Ah.
Nah.
God, we ain't gay.
You know how like you be sitting there, you know how you sitting there and like it's just you get like a drip of armpit sweat down your rib cage.
Nah, I stay deodorized.
No, like I just put duct tape on.
Nah, that's
so like no sweat comes down. And usually it works like that.
Yeah, it's the new technology. You just get it like you just tape it up.
Yeah, it's like you just shave all the hair there. So you don't rip all the hair. You just throw a piece of tape over and you're like, hey, look at this. No sweat ever.
Confirmed. Seth shaves his pits.
No, because I don't use the tape method. I was just talking about it. I don't.
But yeah, shout out Ohio State for beating Penn State. All you Penn State fans.
Shout out McDonald's from Ohio State's campus.
Yeah, shout out Lifesaver. That's another story for another time.
Not this time, okay? So you're not gonna get it. So stop asking about it. I know you're asking about. Stop. This is not a time for this story. I'm looking at you. Did you really think it was a time for this story? Because I'll tell you something right now. It is absolutely not a time for this story. If there's ever a time for this story, A, right now, B, not right now, C, later, D, never, the wrong answer would be right now. Because it's not right now. So stop asking about it.
It's like a hawk outside your window. It's pretty majestic. Yeah. Anyways.
That's what I thought.
So, speaking about some news in my life, the Browns are starting to turn the corner.
They have a losing record, but they won a few games, so every Browns fan in America is like, oh my God.
3 straight.
This is the season.
And they beat the Steelers. Shout out Myles Garrett for absolutely boinking Mason Rudolph. Straight up boinking him. I was at that game.
Yeah, that's really crazy. I don't think anyone asked if you were at the game or not. So
I'll tell from my side. So we're standing there, 15 seconds left, and I'm like, oh my gosh, the Browns just beat the Steelers for what, like the first time in 5 years. So it's pretty good times in Cleveland. And then I see Myles Garrett. I see the thing happen, and I see the boop.
It was like a.
It was light.
Yeah, something like.
It wasn't too much. It was just a little bit of.
It was really just one of those times when you.
It was just more about like a.
Yeah, you just take someone's helmet.
Here you go.
He really was just trying to put the helmet back on his head.
On. Yeah.
No one was talking about that. He was just trying to put the helmet back on his head. Like you can, when you watch the film, he takes it off. He's like, "Oh no, I just."
No, like if you slow down the footage, if you like,
and you can hear him talking. He was like, "Let me put your helmet back on."
Oh, sorry, bro. I didn't really mean it. So he went like
this.
Oh darn. Oh, here you go, bro.
He went, "Oh, I really stepped out of line."
Oh, my bad.
And then he went like this.
And he's like, oh, I miss. I'm sorry.
And then Mason Rudolph moves it last minute because he's an elite quarterback and can outrun anyone. So I guess it's his fault. He's
faster
too good at being
40 than
quarterback.
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't wait to meet the Ravens quarterback. It's been about a season and a half. I still haven't seen him.
What do you mean?
Because Lamar Jackson's a running back.
Confirmed. Dre,
Andre's wearing
Dre, how you feel?
Dre's wearing a Lamar Jackson jersey right now.
How do you feel about it?
Not too bad for a running back. That's all I gotta say.
That's a classic Ravens fan excuse. Look at him just sitting there with his bowl cut, thinking he's tough shit.
Tough.
It's
Every
ridiculous.
Ravens fan.
Actually, let's just take a. What is? Oh, what is that? Is that?
Ravens won that game.
It is. That's Lamar Jackson getting sacked by the Steelers. That's.
What'd you say?
Ravens won that game. By the way.
Yeah, you know who the Ravens haven't
Hey,
beat?
Pause.
No, yeah, no.
We don't talk about
No. Who have the Ravens
Different
not
team
beat?
now. Different
The
team.
Chiefs
And the Browns.
and the Cleveland Browns. Super Bowl.
No.
Super Browns.
Okay.
Yeah.
If the Browns go to the Super Bowl, I'm going to sneak my way into the arena,
Stadium.
and I'm going to ask for.
Arenas have.
Hey, you want to keep
Covers.
talking to me, or do you want to?
Continue.
No, you.
Go for it.
Yeah,
You're
you
going to
kill
sneak
my
into
vibe.
the stadium.
You kill my vibe. I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
Oh, I have a story for the Browns game yesterday. So I was at the Browns game, beat the Dolphins. It should have. It happened. Anyways, so our seats, the way it works, so you go in from the tunnel, like a normal stadium, and you go in the tunnel, and you go to your section. So you walk to the right, and then you go down another set, and then there's like 6 rows
Right.
of seats in our section, and then like you got the field. So there's 6 rows, and then there's like a level platform where everyone walks, and then all the rest of the seats are up. So we're sitting there before the game, before the national anthem, and this like everyone in our section, we're pretty good friends. And our one buddy who sits in front of us turns at me like horrified look on his face and points behind me, and I turn around and I see this big ass dude wearing like a Browns poncho, and he looks terrible, and I'm like, oh my god.
What do you mean it looks terrible? Like,
Leans over the
Like
edge
mad?
and just goes all like, luckily it didn't hit us, but like the section, it's just all over the place on the ground. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, 4 projectile pukes.
yeah, I don't understand how people throw up outside. I don't get it.
It just
How can you not find a bathroom?
terrible. Like, it was bad. And then the worst part about it, after like the 4 different.
Did anybody help
pukes.
him, or was he just?
No, he was
He was
at
just
that
going
point.
crazy?
It was too deep.
Was it like puke, or was it puke? Pause time.
It was like puke. Gather for like 2 seconds. Puke. Times 4.
So there were like 8 seconds total of not puking.
It was bad.
Mm.
Anyways, worst part about it, he snot rockets both nose,
Chunks.
and then just snot rockets and goes, "I'm good." I'm like, bro, you're not good. You're not good. It was, and he just left it there, sat back down. I'm like,
Yeah, that was actually, like, that's the mind of a Browns fan, because they have to stomach the fact that the Browns will never be good, and it just kind of came. He just kind of came to reality, and like before the game started. It's one of those.
Anyways.
It's like what they call a wake up call, like when you know you hit rock bottom, because you're a
I can't
Browns
believe
fan.
you're talking this as a Steelers fan who
Hey, who
lost
was a better
to us.
record? It doesn't. Let's not talk about wins
The
losses.
season
Let's talk
isn't
about who's a
over.
better.
The season isn't over.
Who was a better record right now?
The season isn't over.
No, but who has a better record right now?
Yeah, but let's
Here's-
talk.
The answer is not the Browns. It happens to be the Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's right. Anyways, so it's still
Throwing
sitting there. during the national anthem, and the wind is starting to swirl, and I smell it. It just
Puke tornado?
it just like a little puke, little vape puke trick. The guy was
He
literally
throws
just
up,
like,
throws up. He goes. Breathes it back in, sucks it up, walks up. And welcome back.
yeah, we screwed up.
Yeah, you screwed up. It was really Andre that screwed up.
Video manager.
The video, I don't even know. Comment below if you think you should get fired because you didn't even look at the storage before we started recording.
Yeah,
And
so
you
we
know
ran
that
out of
Luca has the
storage.
little pink camera. That's from like 2003. So we have limited storage on this anyway. And then we have Andre shit in the bed, not even being able to check the storage. So it's just a wreck.
It's all right.
It's
So we
just
like
a wreck.
lost. So what you guys saw, you'll probably see our logo for like 5 minutes. No, like 4 minutes maybe.
The tip of this logo.
The tip of this logo, and yeah. But now we're back on camera.
We're back, baby. We're back for a little bit.
Yeah, we live, baby. Anyways, so what we were talking about was the dude's throw up.
Yes, some dude
And-
threw up.
And like during the national anthem, like the wind was starting to blow, and it was just you would get hits of this like terrible smell. Terrible.
Nothing better than some national anthem throw up. Am I right?
What's better?
What's
than
better
this?
than this? Huh?
What's better than this?
Nothing.
Guys
Nothing.
being dudes. Nothing. Oh, so when I was at Ohio State, I went to a TMG show.
You did.
Little Noel Miller, little Cody Co action.
Pretty epic.
Yeah, and they did a little Q in the end,
A little Q&A.
and
A
A.
little Q&A, a little bit of Q, a
I
little
went a
bit of
little
A.
retard mode there. Q and A.
That's something Dre would do.
Absolute roast on our manager,
Yeah.
our video manager, our vanager, our vaginager.
Yeah, that can stop from here.
But yeah.
Anyway.
Their show was great. It was hilarious. I recommended any of you guys to go to one of their shows. They're coming to DC on New Year's Eve and then Philly in April.
So yeah, use code Tipitus for 10% off at when you're buying your
100%
ticket.
off Tipitus. I use code Tipitus for 100% off TMG tickets.
You know it's crazy. That's just like close at my house.
Yeah, use code Tipitus at my house, and you have to take your clothes off.
Listen. If any of you come over, use code Tipitus and clothes are 100% off. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
That's the number one rule.
But it only applies to girls.
Number
Sorry-
one rule.
sorry, guys.
All right, actually, these are the rules in my
Exemptions
house.
are guys.
Number one rule: if you use code Tipitus, 100% off clothes. Number
Girls
two.
only, though.
Number two. We love Jesus in this household.
Yeah. So.
How great is our God?
Sing
Sing to me, how great is our God.
I feel like everyone has heard that song, whether they wanted to or not. You've definitely heard that. You be sitting in the car, that song comes on, you're like,
how great
is our God.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, but at the end of the show, they did a little Q&A,
A little bit of Q, a little bit of A.
and your boy got a question.
Who's your boy? And why did he get a question? I thought he was supposed to get an answer. Don't laugh. You messed
I
up the
asked the
podcast.
question. So it was really cool. I got to talk to people that we like inspired us for this.
That is accurate.
Maybe we can throw the video in the podcast episode.
Yes, I will edit it in there.
We'll edit it in.
Yeah.
I saw that.
No, you didn't.
Do you want me to just play it right now?
No, I got it.
No, I'm gonna play it right now. I'm just gonna play it. because I took video during the question because I'm a G.
It looked like a body cam. It was just like point of view
I
of his
strapped the
nipples.
GoPro on before the show.
It was just point of view of his nipples. What his nipples saw. It was just the top of some girl's head. And she looked back at him like...
it was a GoPro on my head. On my head.
It was strapped down, though. So you got the feet view.
Right.
And then like, when he asked a question, some girl turned around like this.
My question was, like, terrible, so I'm just not going to...
This is how he started. Well, let's just play it first, and then...
Actually, my name is Luca Abate. Go check out on Twitter. Go check out on YouTube. It's called Tipitus Podcast.
Okay, you won't be a politician one day.
No.
Or at least work for the Daily Show or something like that. What is it called?
Tipitus Podcast?
Tipitus Podcast?
What could that mean?
Sounds like a sex move. You'll be the Tipitus Podcast.
They didn't get the joke.
They didn't get it.
They didn't get it. They're too old.
They were... Yeah. But it was really cool. So now they know about it. They know about our podcast.
They know about it. And
so do you guys.
interesting thing about that is whenever Lucas asks his name, he always tends to use the whole name and very fast.
No, hold on.
For example,
hold on. Before
we were
you tell
in
that.
Florida.
Before you tell that.
This is him.
No.
Hi, my name is Luca Abate. Follow me on Twitter and see the Tipitus Podcast.
I will let
What's
you
up?
tell that story. But everyone in there was like saying their name, so I just had to do it.
He said, "Hi, my name is Luca Abate. I'm a first-year student at The Ohio State University, and my question is, did you even ask a question?"
I did. I cut it out of that video. It was bad. It was a question about Real Bros of Simi Valley.
Anyway, we were in Florida. We were going to go to dinner. So we were in a minivan.
This is a story.
This is the exact seating arrangement. Mr. Mike Abate, driver's seat.
My father.
Lori Abate? No.
No, it was
No. Brianna Abate. Seth Adam Weinholt. Was it you?
Corbin.
No, because Corbin was in the back with Allie. So was Brianna. Was anyone in the passenger seat?
No, Brianna was
No,
definitely in the front.
It was your dad, Brianna, me.
And then...
It was me and you.
Yeah, it was just us.
And then it was Allie and Corbin in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely
So
true.
we're it's raining. There's road work because why wouldn't there be road work? There's always road work. And
in Fort Myers Beach, Florida.
this lady is absolutely
Wild.
completely tailgating our minivan. Like it is absolutely insane. Like I don't even know how she wasn't hitting the back of our car.
Like the size of Seth's penis away, like this far.
Yo, thanks for making it bigger than it is. Anyway. Alright, anyway. So, we're driving, and of course, the first person to get mad is not the driver of the car. It's Ali Bate. She's the first person to get mad. So she starts screaming,
"Get off!
Brake check him, Dad! Brake check him!"
Grab his dick!
and then, of course, Lucas, that is like, if I brake check, you're gonna get hit by the car. It's like, I don't care! Brake check him! So in that exact moment, simultaneously as she's yelling, this
he
person...
didn't brake check.
No. He didn't brake check. So she tries to pass him on a one-lane road that is boxed off by cones.
Yeah. And cars are about to come the other way.
And cars are about to come the other way. And Lucas had to just, he's just driving the lane. And this lady goes way too close because she was about to hit every single cone on the side of the road. So she knocked your mirror.
Yeah.
And dented your mirror and scraped the side of your
rental car.
The rental drip.
The rental Wraith. We actually rented a Wraith.
Yeah, we did rent a Wraith with the stars in the ceiling and
Yeah.
Anyway,
it was actually a Maserati.
It was.
A
C-Class.
2019 Chevrolet Maserati.
It was actually a 2016 Chrysler Bugatti.
Right.
Platinum edition.
2007.
It didn't even have a steering wheel.
A 2017 Ford Bronco Lamborghini.
Yeah, of course. Like any good car
with
would.
with 1600 horsepower.
Yeah.
That's probably
But
not a lot.
that's a lot of horses.
I don't know anything about cars. Continue.
So we follow them for a little bit.
After they hit us.
And then she plays the old fake house trick, which
so
is
we call
which
the
is
police.
a classic.
We
So
call the police.
they're calling the police and they're like,
Don't
follow him. But then
Like, we don't
Mr.
care.
Michael Bate is like, I'm gonna follow him. Who do you think you're talking to? So then she pulls the old fake house trick, which is a classic. If you're
Yeah,
ever getting
come on.
followed, you pull into you.
We all know that one.
Yeah, we've all been there. Me multiple times.
Let's show up at old Meemaw's house. You
I
know?
show up at my house and like, you can't come in here. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna get
Come on,
murdered.
let me in.
I slipped so much crap. Anyway, so she
No,
gets
you
out
just
of her
let
car,
him in. You just like, come on.
pulls
let
up
me
to a
in.
random house. And she's like, come on, let me in.
I just
Come on, I just
murdered 47 people.
So
Come
she
on,
gets out
let
of
me
the car, and she's walking impaired. If I were to wrap
I'd
it up all
say.
in one word,
I'd say.
she was walking impaired, and it was like 5:30.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It truly is 5 o'clock somewhere.
We're on the beach. I mean, it was summer, so I'm assuming they were there to drink and party.
And so she pulls up to the door, knocks on it. No one's home. Definitely not her house. She does the old little fake text.
Come on, let me
She does the fake text, and then she decides to get
back in
her car, and we're like, all right, that was a fake house, a little pump fake.
We didn't get you. She went, oh.
Yeah, and it
Jab,
It didn't
stab.
work. It didn't work.
We didn't bite.
We did not bite. We're not biters here. We're not suckers either, because we avoided that situation very easily.
Facts.
So
So we continued.
we keep following her until she finally gets pulled over by a different cop
For speeding.
for speeding, because this lady was going like 85 and like a 35.
Yeah, she was fucking
Some
zooming.
wacky. And so the cops get her, and then Lucas' dad walks up to the cop and like, whoa,
Hey.
you can't walk up to a cop like that. Anyway, so it gets to the point where another cop comes to get our to
Our
collect our
names.
story and our names. So
They needed everyone's name in the vehicle.
so everyone is normal, right? And Lucas
This is where
Luke is like, so Lucas' dad is like, Michael Bate, how you spell it, whatever. And Brianna's like, Brianna Bate, and then I'm like, no, and then Luca went before me, and Luca was like, she's like this is exactly how it happened. She's like, what's your name? And he was like this.
No. I didn't
this is
do
exact-
that.
this is exactly-
He's gonna exaggerate this.
Luca Abate, Luccaabate.
I did not
Just off
do
rip.
that.
I don't even think she finished her sentence. She's like, "What's your?" And he's like, "Luca Abate, Luccaabate."
I didn't do that.
So, I think you did.
He's
You
capping.
know what's crazy is in the report your name is in all caps.
Anyways, now it's his turn to say this name.
Okay, so after Luca screamed his super fast and he had to repeat it. 'cause
So
he
Seth
didn't
goes.
catch it.
Hold on, I got this one. You explain mine. I'll explain yours.
This is unreal.
So the officer gets to Seth. Said Seth Weinholt. She's like, how do you spell Weinholt? He goes Wien, and then I swear to God, he just goes like this. He goes brain
No.
dead, brain dead for like 5 seconds. Absolutely no brain activity running through this cranium for about 5 seconds, and the officer's like,
And then I go, HOLT.
we get the police report 3 days later, because for like the rental company we need the report so we don't get charged. On the police report, the officer was like, you know what, I don't this kid, we're not gonna bother spelling his name. So on the report it says Seth Abate.
I'm officially an Abate.
Yeah,
And then
so-
then it goes to Allie. Didn't she do something weird?
Mm-mm. We were the only ones that screwed up.
No, it was just you that screwed up. I was just being courteous to the officer
You
because
definitely-
she serves our country, and I was just trying to be respectful, make sure she heard me.
You definitely went zero brain
No,
activity
no.
mode. You just went. You restarted. You hit the restart button. Windows
Luca
restart.
Abate,
Hit.
Luccaabate. Thank you.
Wien.
Goodbye.
Dun 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 dun.
That's not how it happened.
Absolute restart.
Mm.
Hard reset.
Anyway, bringing this full circle.
Oh, what is that? Aliens.
Bringing this full circle. So Luca was just at the Tiny Meat Gang. He went, "Yeah, what's your name, bro?" Luca Abate.
I didn't.
He did it again.
I swear to God, I did.
He did it again.
But yeah, that was a cool experience overall. Fun show, hilarious. Yeah. So basically, what I'm saying is, Tipitus is touring the country.
Yeah, we're going on tour. So
We're going on
get your
tour?
Tickets at Gabe, so GABE, and then itch, ITCH.com. It's weird, but it's it's domain.
It's the only domain that we can.
Yeah, it's the only domain we could use. So again, that's GABE,
We should buy the domain for Tipitus.
ITCH.com.
We should buy the domain
/
for Tipitus.
Tipitus Podcast tickets.wix.com.
I'm gonna see how much it costs for the domain.
So
of
let me
Tipitus.
just entertain you with a little story while we're doing this. So Dre is an old man. We can just put it that way. So if he doesn't get his milk and peanut butter and jelly by 2:00, he's gonna fall asleep at 3:30.
Dre is slumping over there.
And he's gonna be out until the next morning. So we were in Ohio, and it was like halfway through the Ohio State versus Maryland game, and Dre, I just look over at Dre. He's like this. He wasn't even looking at the game. He was just looking up in the air. He was looking up in the air, just completely zoned out. And I tapped and I was like, "Yo, Dre, what are you doing?" He's like,
Tipitus.com is
What, bro?
unavailable. What about Tipitus Podcast?
so then he just gets more and more tired and cold because he can't take the cold. And we're trying to go to Waffle House.
If we wanted to buy Tipitus Podcast, it would cost us $38.
Might as well. So we're in the Waffle House, and there's 2 employees
Working
and a completely full Waffle House.
rush hour, like right after
Rush
the
hour,
game.
right after the game, and Dre's falling asleep standing up. I've never
Zombie,
seen.
dead man walking.
He was actually asleep with his eyes open. His brain stopped functioning,
He went Seth
And-
during the middle of the
and-
police report mode.
and he just sat down at
Long
the
term.
counter, and I had to order for him. He's like, "Dude, I don't know what to get here. I can't read this menu."
Dre was gooped.
Dre was. There were many times when Dre was off the goop on that trip, and one of them was at Waffle House, and he was like this, eating his food. He's like, so that's just how Dre is.
Yeah.
And then he's like,
How'd that make you feel?
All right.
I'm your video manager. You gotta stop doing
Dre.
"Yeah, you're a video manager that literally does not know how to operate a camera."
Seth, sit up. You're ruining our camera.
Dre's ruining my vibe. I don't care if my camera angle's ruined.
Okay, Dre, you ruined the vibe.
You killed the vibe. You vibe killer.
Nah, Dre's just working, putting in the hours.
Exactly.
Sitting
He's-
there, procrastinating, in a Lamar Jackson jersey. Bowl
You're
cut.
on my side. Get your
I'm not on your
toesies out
side.
here.
You know how long you are? That even passes the table. And I'm hitting your ankle. Yeah. That's what I thought.
I think Seth's just ruining the vibe.
Dre's
Hey, you want to keep talking or do you want to be the manager? Which one do you want to be? Choose
Dre,
right now. Choose
Dre.
right now. Choose right now. What do you want to be? Do you want to be the manager or do you want to keep talking?
I'll do both.
Alright, you kept talking, so now you have the manager.
that's a fly.
Okay, so also comment down below if you think you'd be a good manager and tell me what your skills are. Basically, you don't have to meet any requirements
we're in
as
the
you see through
hiring.
Dre.
We're in
but-
the hiring.
Yeah, all you really need to do is press record and then press stop recording.
Also set up
4 resume.
Yeah, it's 12 PS4 games,
13.
13 PS4 games stacked up, and a camera on top of it.
You have to
So-
know how to count too. 'cause
Hey,
it's
did I tell you to stop talking, or did I tell you to stop talking?
Skills on your resume must
You
include
need a bowl cut.
the ability to count, Bowl cut recommended.
Not required, but
Not required, but
to keep like continuity, we need a bowl cut.
right.
You need, I don't know, to dress like it's 2014 and you just got cut off the basketball team.
Oh, that was too much. That was too much.
I didn't get cut. I just didn't play.
Oh, Dre didn't get cut.
No,
You seem like someone who would get cut.
I'm an amazing
Dude can't even
basketball
play
player.
basketball.
I'm a fantastic
Yeah,
basketball
go off,
player.
Dre. Go off.
Dude had the same amount of goals as me this year in soccer, and I played defense.
That's true.
Let's talk about it.
No. Let's talk about this. I, last year, as a goaltender, had the exact same amount of goals as Seth did this year as a midfielder.
Yeah,
Right wing.
but I mean, I had like 7 assists.
You had 2.
I had like 7 assists.
I actually just looked at the stats today.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Coach Powell sent me an email, bro.
Let me see it. Pull them up.
I'll pull them out right now.
He's pulling them up.
Anyway, PKs shouldn't count because they're just PKs.
Yeah.
And that was
You
my
get
only
your
goal, too.
From a PK.
Yeah, so basically we're tied at 0.
Yeah. So technically, I have more goals than you.
Played yourself out
You
of this
got your goal
conversation.
from a PK.
No, I didn't.
You played yourself
Yes, you
out.
did.
Colin kicked
It was off of a PK.
Don't matter.
Not,
Yeah, it does
that's
matter.
not
It was off of a PK. That matters.
it was not a penalty goal.
Not the same.
You wouldn't even be up there because you
Let
can't
me
run the whole
review.
field
Yeah,
without
give
taking
me-
a break.
Let's take a look.
I don't need this kind of
With a
disrespect. This is
whopping
my
record of
podcast.
2-15-1.
This is my
15 is
podcast.
the wins, right?
This is my room.
Diego
This is my
and
table. This is my
Diego
computer.
Guzman
This
and
is my
Josh Blows
chair.
were
That's
both
my second chair.
YAIAA
I don't need to
Division
be disrespected
3's
like this.
second
I don't.
team
I don't.
All-Stars. Who is listed on top of the goals? Well, Diego with 6, Harry with 5, Josh with 4, Colin with 2, Andre with 1, Seth with 1. Seth with 2 assists.
Exactly. Stats don't lie. How many assists do you have?
I play defense.
Doesn't matter. How many assists do you have?
I play defense.
How many assists do you have?
I told you
How
had
m-
2 assists.
how
and
many
you
assists do you
believed me.
How many assists do you have?
I have 0.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a little mad.
Point proven.
Someone's
He's
mad.
mad.
Someone's
Hmm.
cranky.
You're
I'm not.
mad.
You're crying. You haven't had your midday nap yet.
I have it.
Yeah.
Dre, are you coming to Tyson's Corner with us?
For
Black
yeah,
Friday.
of course. I was gonna ask you about that earlier. I forgot.
Black Friday.
And Corbin.
And Corbin.
Yeah.
All right.
You're gonna drive and we're not paying you for gas.
No, that's cap.
I'll drive.
In the.
Yeah, we're gonna be whipping in the 2007.
That's a timeless car.
Murky McLaren. It's ageless. Doesn't have an age.
There's actually no age.
Nope.
I have no money to spend after Ohio.
I call. I call
That's the.
premature passenger seat.
We'll figure that out then.
Probably for Corbin. 'cause-
Yeah. Anything else going on in your life?
Hey, did I ask you who it was for?
Yeah.
Enough. You got anything else going on in your life?
Yes. I just got recruited by Duke for basketball. I play the position of center. And I'd just like to say that my signing day will be next week. It'll be around early December-ish. So you can come if you want. It'll be at Littleton High School. From 4 to 5, there will be snacks and drinks provided by the Boosters Club. Everyone is invited. There will be multiple scouts there, so if you want to talk to them, you can on my behalf. Just say my name and they'll show up. So, yeah, it's just going to be a quick little signing. I think I have Vandy's looking at me for baseball.
All right.
So I have Vandy, I have Duke there. I have Ohio State for football. I'm middle linebacker. That's my position. I'm a D1 triple sport athlete.
No soccer though.
No, I just played soccer because
As you described, you only had 1 goal.
because I needed something to do in my life.
You want to read for like the closing segment? Do you want to read a Reddit story? Those are good.
I'll read it. Or do you want to read it?
I'm reading it.
No, I'm reading it.
What's your best story that is 100% real, but no?
I never
one
go on Reddit,
believes
so I
it?
wouldn't know how to use it.
I don't either. So,
So I definitely don't use Reddit. So
Let's find out. Let's open this in the Reddit app.
I don't use Reddit. Speaking of crazy stories, I was just browsing Twitter one day, just looking at Twitter like most people do, and I came across a very startling video that I sent to Luca.
What was it?
The
Which
girl
one was
at the rave.
Oh my god.
No, we're not gonna go over that. Just describe it. Don't play it. Just describe it.
Okay, so it's this girl at like a little EDM little get together, little festival, and she has a one-piece swimsuit on, and it doesn't quite fit. So she starts moving the straps on like the shoulder around, and eventually, in some way, shape, or form, boob becomes exposed.
The breast.
And from this, you think this is the end of the video, and you'd actually be lucky if it was, because then she proceeds to squeeze it and spray milk everywhere into the crowd. And then another girl with a poncho on, literally, she came prepared, kneels down, takes a knee, and starts drinking. So
Pulled a Colin Kaepernick.
she Colin Kaepernicked that rave. I didn't think that was possible. I learned it was,
Oh my goodness.
and I never want to be a part of that again.
I'm trying to find a good one. Let's find this. Ooh. Alright, this one's kind of long. What is your best hold on it gets worse story? You're sitting on my cord.
No,
Fat.
sitting on my cord, I'm fat. I'm sitting on my cord, I'm fat.
Alright, to close out the segment, what is your best hold on it gets worse story? A month ago, our ceiling fell down and caused a total mess, and the room was destroyed. And this is stupid. I'm not doing this one. Let me find. Hold on.
Just the app.
It's weird. I don't know how to work it.
I don't know how to work it because I don't ever use Reddit, so I wouldn't know how to. I don't go on Reddit.
I need to find this. This one's kind of long. Hopefully this is a good one. All right. Here we go. You have Reddit.
No, I don't. I don't have Reddit.
Relationship advice. We're not going to do that. We're not going to copy TMG.
No, I wasn't on that.
All right, let's go. Get out. Here we go. About 2 years ago, I was driving home from a family reunion pretty late at night, and the drive was about 2 hours. I didn't stay the night because I had to be back for work the following day. Most of the drive is on roads with dense bushes and trees on either side. The real creepy ones you see a lot in the movies. Anyways, I had been driving about 45 minutes, and I was starting to get really tired. You know how sometimes you just suddenly become really tired out of nowhere? Well, yeah, that happened to me.
Ask Andre. Andre, how does it feel when you get really tired out of nowhere? Like at around 2:30 p.m.?
This is from December 2013.
Start to shut down a little bit.
You start to shut down a little bit? Okay, so this dude's in frame of mind from the fellow old man. You start to shut down.
I knew I wasn't going to last, but I didn't come across any place that I felt I could park and safely sleep. Anyways, after it became clear to me that I wasn't going to find a place to pull up, and my tiredness wasn't going away, I did something very questionable. I pulled over to the side of the road onto the grass behind some bushes to try and hide my car from anybody else who was going to come past. The roads weren't empty. I came across another car every few minutes or so. I made a mental note that the time was 11:22 and then fell asleep. Sometime later, I was awoken by a scratching sound. I looked back at the clock. It was 11:50. The stop sounded after a few seconds because I was still extremely tired, and I didn't bother looking around and simply went back to sleep. I was later awoken by the same sound. It was now 12:40. This time it really freaked me out because the sound didn't stop. The thought ran across my mind that it was just an animal inspecting the car. But why would it return almost an hour after it had left the previous time? It's starting to get spicy.
Chills. Literal chills.
Chills. Okay. I looked in my rearview mirror. Oh my god, I can't read right now.
Bro, you're talking drunk because of the headphones.
It's definitely true.
I told you it's the headphones. It's making you lag.
It is.
That's why I took mine off.
Rearview mirror. All right, I'm taking mine off for this.
Slurring your words.
I was definitely slurring.
He's gooped.
I'm gooped at 3:24.
Just put it on the table so you don't drag on my butt. On my little cheekies.
Anyways.
My cheeksters.
What'd I say? I looked in the rearview mirror and just managed to catch a glimpse of something running away into the forest. Now, at the time, I thought it was the damn hook killer. You know, the one that scratched the couple's car and then slaughtered the guy when he got out to investigate? I'm gonna unplug this. So.
Is that...
Which one? Like, is that real?
I hope not. I wouldn't know because I'd never do that kind of stuff with anyone.
Now, at the time, yeah, he said that. And slaughtered the guy when he got out to investigate. F that, I thought to myself. So I got the hell out of there. There was a bend no more than 100 yards up the road, and as I came around it, there was an effing car parked off to the... Ew, dude.
What?
Damn, oh my god, dude.
That's disgusting.
All right.
Anyway, back to the scary story.
There was a car parked off to the side of the road with the driver's side door open. I slowed down just to look to see if anyone was there.
Why did he slow down?
See if anyone was in there. But there wasn't. Then I looked in my rearview mirror. I didn't see anything. All of a sudden, this guy comes sprinting around the corner. Starts screaming at me, shouting stuff like, hey, you, get out of here. Get out of your... Wait, get the F out of your car now. I noped the F out of there and sped off. Never saw the guy again. Moral of the story, don't sleep on the side of a deserted road. I thought it was going to be a better...
Let's do another one. I give it one like a... It started out as a 10 out of 10.
And
then it continued to a probably cap.
I don't know. That sounded kind of interesting, though.
It sounded like capable. It was a capable offense. You've been arrested for first-degree cap.
All right, let's find another one.
Did anything big happen since August?
No. Anyone went to visit Luca?
No, other than that.
All right, this one's kind of long. Let's get going. We should wrap this up. When I lived in Jefferson Park in Chicago, I would take the blue line home from work at night and cut through the park on my way back to my apartment. One night after I had just got off of an 11-hour shift, I was walking through the park like usual towards Lawrence Avenue. Usually, I'm the only one there, or there's another commuter walking home with me. This time, as I'm walking through alone, this guy walks out of the shadows next to this community center in the park and is now walking about 15 meters behind me. No big deal. I figured he had just gone to piss in the bushes, which I had done on many occasions after a night of drinking.
Amen.
Amen, brother. Piss in the bushes.
I can relate though, but anyway, continue.
So I'm walking along and I realize this guy's now about 5 meters behind me.
So he's a bit of a fast walker.
He's pacing, but he's not trying to pass me. He's matching my pace.
Are you pace matching right now, bro?
Hold on, bro. Let me check your vibe real quick. Are you?
It seems like you're pace matching me right now. What does that mean?
That's what I would turn around at you.
Are you pace matching me? Is that kind of that you cut that out right now? Nobody matches my pace.
At this point, I'm on Lawrence, and I'm still thinking he's probably just walking home too. I go to cross the street a couple blocks away, and when I turn to see if there's a car coming, I see he's even closer to me, like really close. Weird. He crosses with me. And he starts walking faster to keep up as I speed up my pace. Now this is really weird. Cross the street again at a random part of the street to see if he follows. He does. Cross again. He follows again. He's definitely following me. So as I'm nearing my apartment, I'm realizing I don't want this guy to know where I live. So I stop, pull out my knife, and turn around. We make eye contact for what felt like 5 minutes, but it's probably only 25 seconds. Neither of us says a word. He doesn't look scared, but he looks surprised. I turn back around and keep walking. He turns left at the very next intersection. To this day, I don't know if I saved myself from a mugging by just showing this guy I was ready for a fight, or if I was just scared the shit out of some poor bastard trying to get home too. Better safe than sorry. Ah, come on.
Another 0 out of 10. On that note, it seems like we're out of time.
Yeah, we're out of time. We gotta end it.
2 0 out of 10s back to back. Didn't think it was possible.
We'll come better. We'll come out next time better. So
stay tuned for 3 months later down the road.
Yeah, we'll make another episode over Christmas break, for sure. Yeah, maybe not. But how much time we got left? Minute. All right, let's wrap it up. This was fun. We'll make another episode over Christmas break. This will probably drop sometime over the next few days. Maybe we'll make it Thanksgiving. Drop it on Thanksgiving.
A Thanksgiving episode.
Happy Thanksgiving to you from our Tipitus family.
To yours.
To yours. Come on, bring it in. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, for a big fan.
Thanks, bro. Big fan. All right, bud.
All right, anyway, follow me on Instagram at STHWNHLT. You can DM me and we'll 100% answer back, female only. So yeah.
Subscribe to this channel.
Follow my Finsta.
Just follow Tipitus Podcast on Instagram.
Twitter. YouTube.
Happy Thanksgiving. Go Bucks, beat Michigan. Hell yeah.